Hello, welcome Cancer. This is going to be a leap year energy reading, and I am going to be getting you a past life karma circle so that we can get an idea from Spirit what type of energy we were working with in a past life, what the karma was resulting from that life, and what we're working with in this life. If you would like to take a moment to like and subscribe, I surely appreciate it. It helps me out a whole bunch, and it also helps other Cancers to get their messages. And we're going to be using the Angels and Ancestors Pocket Oracle to get you your karma circle here. The first card, the first position, is going to be the general energy that you had in a previous life. And in that position, we have the Knight. It says, be brave and honest. In the second position coming up here, we have what your talent, skill, ability was in that previous life that you carried over with you into this life. And in that position, you have the Sky Father, trust the unknown. The next position in the circle is going to be what the cross energy was of that life. What was the challenge of that lifetime? And in that position, we have great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. The next position in the circle is going to be what karma came out of that life. What are we working with in this life from that previous life that needs to be cleared or worked with in some way? And in that position, you have the Seer, see beyond the current situation. The next position in the circle is going to be what energy do we have at our disposal that will help us with working with this karma. And you have got She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. The next position over in the circle is going to be how will our soul, our spirit grow from working with this karma. And you have got the Drum, dream and journey. And in the center of the circle, we're going to get what energy we are stepping into from working with and integrating these lessons when this cycle is complete. What energy are we stepping into, please? And we have got in that position the Druid, hold space. All right, Cancer, in the first position, the position of what energy you had in a previous life, you have the Knight card. And the Knight card here is definitely a card of a brave and honest warrior, but it's also a card of a sacred warrior, a card that is very much connected with devotion, loyalty, and service. So it is definitely a brave and honest and true warrior, but definitely in the service of something. It could be either faith or perhaps a master of some kind, a lord of some kind. Because in the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, you have the Sky Father, which is a divine masculine energy, and it says trust in the unknown. So I'm really getting a feeling of faith and belief and unwavering loyalty off of this. So I very much get an energy of either some sort of warrior in the service to something that they put faith in, unquestioning faith and trust in what they were serving in the mission, whether that's a faith or it was a lord of some kind, a very faithful and unwavering warrior who was ready to sacrifice for that which they served. In the crossing energy position over here, you have the great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. This card is very much about taking all of the experiences, integrating them so that you can then turn around and share those experiences. Yeah, share the truth. Sorry, I just got the ringing in my ear. so that you can share those experiences out with others. You can see in the picture he's releasing the dove into the sky. There's a very peaceful energy here as well, and an energy of freedom with this card. So the story that I'm kind of getting off of this past life experience is that it was a life spent in devout and faithful service, but as a warrior and in a bloodier time. And that I feel like there was a cross energy with the integrating the lessons, the experiences of being in battle or being a warrior, conflicting with the desire for peace and the desire for freedom. I feel like the learning from that, wanting to move into that, was very much suppressed in this lifetime in order to continue to be of service and continue to be loyal and trust in that which we were serving in this lifetime. The karma, or the energy that we're working with now, that was came about from this experience in this life, is the seer, and it says see beyond the current situation. Now, this card is not just about being able to predict or see the future. It's really about being able to work with the energies in order to change the future, or be able to create the best possible outcome for the future. The point of being able to see future situations is to be able to have a degree of control over what's unfolding or what's happening. And I'm kind of getting the energy with this card of being able to pick or choose to foresee and pick and choose a path that serves you, a path that is the one that you want, and not having a clouded vision, not having your vision clouded by doubts or fears or whatever it is that's blocking it here. And with the energy we're working with to work with this, like the energy we have that's helping us with this energy is the she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Yeah, and this is definitely what this card is about allowing your desires, your talents, your abilities, your passions, what it is you really want, to come to the forefront and breathe life into them. You can see she's howling at the moon and really just unleashing her wild side in this card. So I do very much get an energy of a life spent in piety and service previously, where we didn't really have the opportunity to fully integrate the lessons and grow and become the person that we would have been if we had been free to do so. Is kind of creating a karma of needing to see beyond the situation in this lifetime, to see past whatever loyalties or whatever, what's the word I'm looking for? Socializations or norms or whatever it is that we feel like we're obligated to do, and really unleashing the wild side within, unleashing who we really are and what we really want, unleashing our passions. The growth that we're getting from working with this energy is stepping us into this card here, the drum card, which says dream and journey. And this is a card of being connected to the other side through dreams and visions. And it is a card of being able to make those dreams come true. It feels like an energy of letting the inner world come to the surface, or letting the inner world, the dream world, manifest for you. And in the center of the spread, we have the druid for the energy that we're stepping into. And I love that energy. It's definitely, the druids were known for their connectedness to earth and to the stars. They were scholars, and they were definitely creative skills, storytelling, craftsmanship. The druids really were very much great teachers. And this card is usually in the spreads, it's a card of holding space for yourself, taking some time to dive within, to seek out your own inner mysteries. I'm going to get you some tarot on top of that to see how we are working with this energy so far in this lifetime. For Cancer, please, Spirit, can you give us some clarification on how this energy is working out so far, and any insights you can provide, please? We've got the Three of Swords that wants to come up on that Knight card. On the Sky Father card, we have Judgment. We've got the Ten of Wands coming up on the Great Teacher card. We've got the Knight of Pentacles coming in on the Seer. We've got the Emperor coming in on the She-Wolf. We've got the Four of Wands coming in on the Drum. And we've got the Queen of Cups coming in on the Druid card. Here's what I'm kind of feeling off of this. With the Three of Swords over the Knight card, I feel like this cycle, or this lifetime, this karmic cycle got off to a rocky start. And I feel like on top of this Knight card, I feel like anytime we tried to step out of line, anytime we tried to color outside of the lines, we had some negative results here. And again, it could refer to anything. The word I got on this was preconceived notions or socialization. So it really could be anything. Anytime we tried to color outside the lines of what was expected of us, it had some hurtful or unfortunate results. And we do have the Judgment coming in here, so it's like being resurrected from that, pulled from that, raised to a new life or a new purpose from this early part of the cycle. But it's like things have been laborious. It's been quite the Ten of Wands is usually like it's like the labor is almost over. Like in the Ten of Wands, he has done all of the work and harvested. You can see the wands on his back there, and he's returning home with his harvest. But it has been quite the process. He's done all of the work and the hard labor for what's on his back, and it's still on his back. It still feels like a labor. So I'm feeling like it's been quite the effort going into this. Down here on the karma that we're dealing with this Seer card, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And so this Knight of Pentacles still feels to me very much like the Knight up here, in that it's the Knight of Pentacles is stable, they're loyal, steadfast, they are careful, slow moving and careful, right? It feels like we're taking cautious steps forward with the Knight of Pentacles on top of this card. And the energy that Spirit is asking us to work with is this She-Wolf energy, this unleashed energy. And coming up on top of that, we have the Emperor, and the Emperor is very much a card of leadership, responsibility, law and order. It's very much a card of control, or a controlled card. The Emperor is responsible for everyone beneath him, and so he is responsible, and he's a responsible leader and powerful. And it's interesting because it's like over here on the drum card where it says dream and journey, you've got the Four of Wands coming up. So it's like, again, I'm getting this feeling of stability, of peace, of accomplishment. It's like, taking this route has led to a kind of security and stability, and the Four of Wands sometimes being a finish or completion, like a feeling of it's complete or done or stable. This is also sometimes a card of marriage. And in the center of the spread, we have the Queen of Cups. So it feels like satisfied with this. I'm going to get you some more cards on top of it, and let's find out. So, Spirit, can you let me know what's going on with this? I feel like we've got some cross energy with it. And can we help? Can you help, please, my friends, with Cancer? What can we let Cancer know? We've got the Page of Cups coming in with the Queen of Cups, and the Chariot coming in with the Queen of Cups as well. Page of Cups usually being some new emotional offering, a new feeling arising out of that cup. And the Chariot is taking some decisive action, moving towards whatever that new feeling arising out of that cup is. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is also a very intuitive queen, and she came up on top of that Druid card, which is also about holding space for the self. I'm getting a feeling like maybe if we go within and hold some sacred space for ourselves outside of the situations, we've got the Page of Cups coming up. So there is actually an inspiration or a spark of something passionate and emotionally fulfilling, something in there that we can take some action towards, taking some movement or some swift victory towards, in order to step outside of this karma, change the outcome with the seer, change the ending. Just a couple more, please, Spirit. The Queen of Swords, some clarity. And the Ten of Swords. Death of the old self, the death of the old cycle. Dead, done, and over with, letting it go. There is something here about being able to hold some space within for yourself to dig up some emotional truth or some emotional spark, something that is actionable for you. This Chariot here coming up as opposition to this Knight of Pentacles, like the Knight of Pentacles is moving very slowly, very cautious, very trepidatiously. The Chariot is the opposite energy of that. It's a swift moving, it's powerful, it takes charge. And the Queen of Swords coming up on top of this shows me that there is a clarity or a truth to be discovered that is going to actually end up helping to bring this cycle to a close. I'm going to get you one more card from the Lightworkers Oracle here from Spirit. What encouragement or advice can we offer for Cancer in this situation, please, Spirit? And it jumped right out at me. You've got number 4, paradigm shift. You are undergoing radical growth in your belief system. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and question previous expectations. You are in an extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in a moment. The world you thought you knew can suddenly break open, and a new world can become your reality. Yes, thank you, Spirit, absolutely. I'm going to read you the invocation for this card, if you want to be able to use it for yourself at this time. It says, through divine grace and unconditional love, I open my mind to higher truth of love. May my mind be cleansed from the conditioning and greatly opened to the light of love. I am willing to unlearn what no longer serves me. I am willing to receive teachings and information, guidance and assistance from those beings of pure light and unconditional love that can assist me on my life journey now. May my paradigm shift bring me closer to peace, love, empowerment, and happiness. May this process be held in guardianship by the universe with grace, mercy, and tenderness. Through my own free will, so be it. Excellent. Thank you for that message, Spirit. And yes, Cancer, it definitely looks like we are working on breaking down some barriers or some socialization, something that feels like it was taught to us the hard way early on, and has caused us to be a little bit slow or trepidatious, a little careful in our actions, favoring stability, favoring peace and stability, and harmoniousness over our wild side, over the feelings that are really within. But there is something in the center of the spread here about being able to hold space, go within, and discover our true self and take some action regarding that. And Spirit coming in to let us know that we've got the support. Your angels and guides are there to help guide you through it. Excellent. Thank you so much, Spirit, for working with us and for bringing us these messages today. We always appreciate you. Thank you so much, Cancer, for being here. I always appreciate you, and we will see you later. Bye.